We're in our fourth week now where we're actually showing the planting. I think it's a great sort of example of the way the community came together. And one of the things that I found myself thinking a lot about is how we have become a community. The actors, all the crew, the various people who go to this church, who work at the church, we've all come together and it feels like we're kind of a family. Steve Armour, our director, said that whenever he's making a movie, he likes to create an environment that feels like the movie we're in. And so it was very important for him to form a community between the people who are making the movie and the people who are in the movie. So it's a real privilege for those of us who don't live here to get to come and be in this special place, to feel a part of the beautiful community that has been built here over the last 8 or 10 years. Right now we're walking in fields that were planted not that long ago and grew some of the crops that helped save this church and helped build the community that you're seeing here. I write this stuff, I sit at my little desk and write, and then somebody actually has to grow plants or make silk plants. So what we've done here is we've actually plowed these fields just the way they were planted all those years ago, and then we've grown in greenhouses about 200 little plants. So we're planting just a corner of the field. When you're watching the movie, what you're going to see is the whole field planted. So that will be done through computer-generated effects. So those plants went in this morning, they'll come out tonight. Tomorrow they'll be replaced with plants that are about that high. We'll shoot some scenes around that time. Those plants will come out and eventually they'll be replaced by full-grown plants. And then you'll see, through the magic of movies, an entire field of corn and squash and tomatoes and the whole thing. So it's very exciting to see. One of the things that I keep saying to people is, because we've been working very hard on this, trying to get this water pump to work, trying to get a sprayer to work, that if it's this hard to fake a farm, just imagine how hard it is to actually plant a farm. But it's great to see it all coming into being here in the fields. I've been thinking a bit about what my favorite moments have been so far. My very favorite moment at the beginning was hearing Steve Armour say action for the very first time. It was in the house that we chose to represent Michael and A. May's house. And that's a moment I've been waiting for 6 years, and I really got chills all up and down. Then there's another scene that we shot only a few days into it, where Michael and A. May are having a conversation, and Michael is trying to convince her to give him a little bit of a break, because he's been in trouble, and so he's trying to win her over. And it was so fun to see John Corbett, our leading man, and how his charm works, and you can see the intelligence in his eyes, and you can see his frustration. He's just such a fun actor to watch. So that's really been a beautiful scene. But I don't think anything will top the feeling of watching a tractor cutting across those fields and seeing what Michael Spurlock, the real Michael Spurlock, and the real people at All Saints experienced 8 or 9 years ago, seeing those fields being tilled to plant seeds. In our case, they're movie magic seeds. But we hope that what we've planted here in these weeks will also grow into something beautiful and meaningful for people.